brush. I apply the pressure, yeah, brush. I apply the pressure. Fresh out the feds and I'm back at it. Got black magic, make it disappear. Keep the pump on me like I'm asthmatic. If I blast at it, boy, listen here. Been in the game since a pup. Selling that dog, I ain't wearing shit up. Even my bitches be playing with bucks. All of the hustle ain't never been luck. I'm leveling up. I get to the bag, but it's never enough.
What's that word, family? Hey, man, check this out. Fatal shooting of a police officer in New Mexico leads to a 40-mile chase and a shootout at the end of it. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this. I just did a story yesterday about a 13-year-old kid in Chicago that was shot and killed by Chicago police. You know the difference between these two stories? One of the major differences between these two stories is that the guy in New Mexico was white and the kid in Chicago was Latino. Now it only took a 1/10 of a second for the officer to shoot the Latino 13-year-old boy in the chest, which ended up killing him. Now this officer was very polite to the white man in New Mexico, and it cost him his life. You know, this is a story of white privilege. He gave him the benefit of the doubt, the benefit to be a law-abiding citizen. He didn't give the boy in Chicago the benefit of the doubt. Now it's crazy because when you look at the video, you can see clearly that the boy was shot while his hands were up. This officer let this white man exit his vehicle with his rifle in his hands. And guess what the officer had in his hands? Nothing. I just did a video about an army lieutenant being pulled over at gunpoint for a felony stop by police officers, right? I just did a video on that, and guess what? They pulled him out the car. He was a law-abiding, nation-serving citizen. Y'all keep giving these white folks the benefit of the doubt, and it's costing y'all lives. Now this man ain't coming back because of him being courteous. That's the worst threat to police officers in America. That's who y'all should be more afraid of. You should be afraid of people that look like you. They hop out the car and they do you dirty, just like this man did this officer. I'm gonna tell y'all again. Y'all can keep it up if y'all want to. But you know, all things will be behold. All things will be behold. Now let's get into the video, right? I'm gonna show y'all this first video, and then we'll be back. Peace.
My checks, and then you'll show me the picture right away because I got paperwork I gotta do, you know? Hey, real quick. You have a firearm on you? Yeah. No, I see it. Please, do me a favor. You mind if I take it off you for my safety? All right, hold on. All right, let's go to my vehicle, okay? Come on. Oh, shit!
What y'all think about that? Y'all see how courteous the officer was? Compare that to the video I just did about the military lieutenant being pulled over. Compare the two videos. It's only one difference. Dark skin brings a higher alert. Now this guy ain't never seeing his family again because he was nice to the wrong person, right? And he should have knew better because of the simple fact it had temporary tags, dark tinted windows, and a pistol in the car. Imagine if that was a black person with temporary tags, dark tinted windows, and said, yes, I have a firearm. It would have been a felony stop when they pulled him over and realized he was black. They would have had their hand on their pistol. This cop did not do that. Now I'm going to play y'all something else because this story gets just a little bit deeper. Now listen to this part right here, and I'll be back with more commentary.
Place. This was a horrific, terrible tragedy. A monster basically got out and murdered a state police officer. However, the state police and Homeland Security, the federal government Homeland Security, have some questions they need to answer. For example, they knew about how dangerous this individual was. They knew that he had semi-automatic weapons. They knew he was a drug dealer. They knew he had been taking drugs. And yet they send this officer in by himself to do a traffic stop, knowing all of that. Where was the backup? Why wasn't there any backup? Why did we do a normal traffic stop? Why didn't we do a felony stop? All these questions right now, there are a lot of them. They all lead us to believe that Homeland Security just completely botched this entire operation. And because of it, we have a dead state police officer. This is known as a whisper stop. Federal agents in a task force like this ask a local agency, a local cop to pull someone over, maybe ID him, maybe get him out of the vehicle, maybe walk him back. That's what's known as a whisper stop. They find a reason to pull him over, whatever reason that might be, but they want to pull him over and maybe search the vehicle, maybe do something along these lines. In this instance, it may have been just to arrest him, but the federal agents didn't have the guts to go in there themselves and do this. They sent in an unsuspecting state police officer to do that job. We will file, a lawsuit, and there's two reasons for that lawsuit. One is to make sure that this doesn't happen again to another state police officer or any police officer. We'll also be asking the jury to compensate this family for their loss.
You see, that's what the feds do. That's what the government do. They come into our communities and they send people off. They supposed to have his back. They supposed to told him this particular individual may be armed and dangerous. They sent one cop. You know what I'm saying? One cop. Come on, man. I'm pretty sure they didn't want him to get killed like this because he's only 28. But the way it looked, I wouldn't be surprised if they just threw a pawn out there on the chessboard. All the time, it's the feds behind this shit. It's the fucking feds behind this shit. Hey, y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. Why are officers so quick to put black people and Hispanics on the ground, wrap them up, even if they law-abiding citizens? But they so quick to give white people the benefit of the doubt. This officer knew this man had a firearm, and at no point in the video did was he on him? He had his pistol in his hand, you know what I'm saying, ready to shoot. You know what I'm saying? He let this man kill him. And oh my God, did you hear the scream he made when he got hit? When he got hit, that scream he made? Damn, rest in peace to the dead, bro. Real talk, rest in peace to the dead. We don't speak ill upon the dead at all. But I'm going to say this. They not giving me these chances. They would have killed me before I stepped out the vehicle. When somebody else told them to pull me over, they would have killed me. Just like they killed that little Mexican boy in 0.8 of a second. Freeze, then pow. You know what I'm saying? Think about that.